People put way too much effort into their proposals and still don't get hired. Just walls of text, bland instructions, and zero credibility. So in this video, I'll go over the 5 things to include in your proposal. Some of these things you may not be doing. Some of these things you may be doing already, just incorrectly. I've made over 35K in Upwork with zero prior experience in freelancing. I also started a community on School to help beginners make money quicker on the platform. Also, if you want to skip hearing me yap altogether, in my bio, I have a link to free proposal templates that you can just copy and paste and start using today to include all these items that I'm going to go over. Before I get into these 5 things, the one thing you should notice is that I'm not a big fan of boosting your proposal with Connects. I won't mention using Connects. I don't think it's worth it. If you don't know what Connects are, they're a currency in Upwork. Whenever you apply to a job, you're spending Connects. And you also could spend Connects to boost your proposal so you show up higher when the client is viewing the potential freelancers who applied. Again, instead of that, I recommend you include these 5 things and just be one of the first people to apply. Oh, and also just to gauge expectations here, when you first start, expect to send like 25 proposals and only get like 5 of them viewed. That's completely normal. And then beyond that, expect to send probably 50 proposals total and get hired for maybe 1 job. So keep those numbers in mind to help you not get frustrated and bummed out as you're going through Upwork and you're sending your first couple proposals out. With all that said, the goal is to speed up your proposal writing while making them as effective as possible, and including these next 5 things will help you do just that. The first is a Loom video. If you're new on Upwork, I recommend sending a Loom video with all of your proposals. I know it takes extra time and it's tough talking to the camera, but it'll help you stand out massively. Just open the proposal with a line like, hey, here's a link to a Loom video of my proposal. I know it sucks speaking to the camera, but it does get easier over time, so just stick with it. Next is keep these Loom videos under 35 seconds. I'll show you a Loom video that I did. I'll give you an example. They don't need to be professional or really well done. The next thing is open up with a quick light joke. It could be anything, sorry, I babble a bit. Want to do a video to save you the reading. No, this isn't AI generated. I'm a real person. Anything kind of quick and light just to kind of get things moving along. The next is reference details in their job post. I see you're looking for X. I see you're looking for local SEO. I see you're looking for website design. Whatever it is, I see you're looking for this. Just mention it quickly. That proves you read their proposal. Then from there, mention your past related work. Show I did this for another client and this is what we achieved. Again, real quick, just show something you did that's kind of related in a similar niche. After that, end with a quick CTA. Something like I'm available for a quick chat over Zoom today or this week, whenever works. I know it's hard. I tend to speak fast and mumble quite a bit, but try to speak slower if you can. And then from there, you could always send it to them at the 1.2 or 1.5 times speed. Finally, try to fake some energy. It's tough. I struggle with this as well. I usually drink coffee or some kind of energy drink before filming or Loom videos or YouTube videos. Try to fake something if you can. It just comes off better and more confident when you have a little more energy. And here's an example of my Loom video right here. Again, nothing special.
Video here to kind of run down my proposal and see if I'm a good fit for your job. It's a bit longer, so I wanted to kind of save you the reading there. So as you're looking for someone to kind of help out, maybe coach or guide, meet a couple days a week or a couple hours a week to go over marketing strategies for IT support businesses. But so yeah, I think I'm a good fit because I worked for over 5 years for an MSP at Connecticut. I had all their marketing strategies, their funnel, SEO, GMB optimization, all that stuff. I include that here in our references at the bottom. I only do focus on local SEO for businesses and B2B businesses. So please take a look here, and we could always chat further. Available today or this week. I am on Eastern time as well. I'm based out of New Jersey, just out of New York City. So let me know what you think. Happy to chat further. And yeah, hopefully talk soon.
So don't worry if you look tired or have a gray beard or don't speak clearly, like me. These are just quick videos. Just say, hey, I'm a real person. I read your job. I think I'm a good fit. That's it. The second tip is including a funny, awkward, or ridiculous line right after your link to your Loom video. It is something that makes the client stop, look, and open your proposal. It could be self-depreciating, silly, awkward, ridiculous, anything quick, kind of simple, funny, and professional. Here's some I used in the past that you could steal or use any variation of these. Nothing special. I'm going to read these off to you guys. The first is, I see you guys are based in Florida. It's a frozen hellscape here in the East Coast. Super jealous. Next, I'm a lifelong fitness advocate, even though my knees at 37 aren't happy about it. Next, I'm a big fan of fashion. I always match my belt and shoes. Finally, I've actually dabbled in crypto myself. By dabble, I mean invested 1K, got scared, quickly withdrew 1K. There's no real formula for these. I think just sticking with your own sense of humor and connecting with them, whether it's the niche, location, or job description. The third is a case study. In every proposal, you should include at least 2 references or case studies that have some details about your prior work. This can be just a list of a prior job and what you did and the results you achieved, or ideally in an attached Google document. I like to have a Google document of case study, and I include up top in that Google Doc a review from a client, results I achieved, like images of results, and then the kind of work that I did to achieve those results. But if you're new and don't have a review yet on your Upwork profile, you can just mention or share your prior work with screenshots or something in a Google Doc. It's super simple. But if you do have reviews on your Upwork profile, I recommend just copying and pasting there and say, here's some reviews of my related SEO work, website design work, PPC work, whatever it is. Say something like, Here are reviews that you can find on my profile of my related SEO work, PPC work, whatever it is. Oh, and to save time massively with proposals is keeping all proposals and references and case studies in a giant Google document. I don't recommend copying pasting just every proposal. Always start off with a unique line, a unique Loom video, etc. But then you can copy and paste references and case studies and stuff like that at the bottom. That'll save you tons of time. The fourth one, and this one people really mess up by just doing too much. Include just like 2-3 sentences max about yourself and your experience. Don't go into long-winded, explanations of what you've done. No one's going to read it and no one cares. Just 2 sentences. Like something like, I specialize in design of e-commerce sites. See some images of them below, as well as reviews of the clients for those projects. The final piece is including a CTA. Always say, PS, I'm available for a quick call today or whenever works to discuss the project and your goals. And if they reach out or when they reach out, make sure you say you're available right now. Always say a couple minutes right now to speak if that works for you. Meeting with new clients and getting new clients takes the priority over everything else. Just to break things down further about why client acquisition is so important. Say you have one client and they're paying you $10K to do a certain job, and this job takes you 40 hours to complete. Then you get a new client, they're also paying you $10K, but that job takes you 20 hours to complete. Which client is better? And the goal eventually is to replace old clients with new clients who are paying you the same but taking less of your time. So the advantage of getting new clients is massive in terms of your growth and how much you can make in terms of your hourly rate. Now that you have an idea of what you should put in your proposal, the next video here goes over everything you should have in your bio before sending the first proposal out. Having a fully completed bio is a massive advantage, especially when you're new on Upwork. Hope these videos are helping you guys. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.